Well, hello there everybody, we are back in Stone Block 3 again, and last time we ended making our ring and our little, I want to say gem amulet thing, but this thing here, what's it called? Lifestone, and this bad boy here, whoops. So basically what we want to do today is I probably need to package that up and take it with me, but I want to go and kill the boss. So there's a few things. I think not maybe the last time, but a couple of times ago I did show you I'd made some armor, so should be able to get all this stuff back. It is refined obsidian. It's not bad. I've done some basic enchanting on it and stuff like that. What we will need is probably some blaze powder, I think, which I should have loads of. But that should power our Archangel Smite, and then we need, I know I need shards, so we need cold ones and warm ones, but I cannot remember how many, so I need 16 of each, so we'll need to go and find more of those, and I also need a ritual starter, so try starter, oh no, start, so I've got plenty of those as well, so hoping I've got more of these kicking about. Probably might be in. Check my backpacks just in case, because I might have kept them in there. I do have cardboard boxes, but it doesn't look like it. I've got bits and pieces from all the other things in here. So, need to go hunting for some of that stuff by the looks of it. So, guess that's a case of going out. Getting out to these dungeons and doing some looting. So, yeah, I guess I'm away to do that. And we'll see once I've got enough stuff to get the boss killed. Right, so, been out and about, as you can see. I've been to another, what are they called, dungeony thing over in the stone area. I've also been out and hit 2 of the nether ones. So now we have plenty of, so the cold ones come from your dungeons in the stone area and the warm ones from the nether. Managed to loot up a few more of those, so it's basically just chests and barrels. Just go and loot them all and that will give you all of the bits and pieces. I think I have got some golden apples on the go, got plenty of food, blaze powder for smite. So I think we are good to go, along with sheep watching us. So if we teleport out over here, I have already been out and scouted out where I've been kind of building a bit before as you can see, I made a bit of a mess. So this was before I had lit it up, but basically you go out through the end stuff and you'll find one of these eventually. Quite simple to do. I didn't think about getting down from here. Wonder if I can mine one of these out. We'll just do this. So we'll just get rid of that, we won't need that. This is what you're looking for, the summoning altar. As you can see, I've lit the place up pretty well. There's a dark bit. Well, it's not really. It looks like it is, but it's not. Oh, I never noticed those. Might need to steal some of those. I have already chucked down a mega torch. Basically being a bit Ooh, free experience. Just want to keep the place completely spawn-proofed, so I've chucked those down as well. But we now... Actually, we'll set that to home just in case things go wrong. We can at least abandon. So, it should just be a case of throwing these in. Oh, maybe I didn't want to put that many in. Oh no, where did they go? Oh, they're there. Right, so I think 16 of each at a time. And one of those, and I think it's 6 eggs. Let's check. So, if I right click on those, it'll show us what we need. 16, 16 eggs. So we need all the eggs. Right, so if I just right click them on, and then stand back, it should do its thing. Hopefully. Maybe. Should have probably had one of them. While I wait. Can I have to? No. Get these out the hot bar just in case. Right, so what have I done wrong? 16, 1, 16, 16. Oops. We'll start again. I did it in the wrong order. So these need to go in and then one of those. Okay, so eggs and shards. And then that. Yeah, there we go. That should all combine together. That looks like it's working. And here we go. Try and kill off the skeletons as quick as possible, because they're just a pain in the butt. Oh, no, 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 no. You just... Here he comes, here he comes. Done. So you can see why I wanted to get... Kill that skeleton. Why I wanted the Archangel Smite, because it is insanely overpowered for this kind of thing, which makes it so much easier to do. So, Silverfish art, that's what we're after. Some other bits and pieces. Stuffed potato. Might as well open these. Stew. And a chance cube. Oh, lots of chance cubes. So, yeah. Fairly easy fight once you've got set up for it. Oh, what's that? Some kind of essence from ours. So these things, the hearts, are used in your extreme crafting for making that kind of stuff up. So we do need a few of them. You can use it in the mixing to make the shards as well if you want, but it's fairly involved to do, so it's probably easier just looting them. Dark matter stuff uses it by the looks of it, but what I'm wanting it for is one of these to start with. So I do need 4, so we'll need to do the boss a few more times. But once you get to your Jigme charm, you can basically farm this boss. So I think I am going to go ahead and do it again, and we'll get a few more made up so that we can see if we can get the boss farmed. I do need more eggs, so we'll get rid of this stuff. I just put the shards in by accident. So that should be us now. Kind of made a bit of a mess, but we'll collect up all the bits and pieces. Oh, so if we look it up, yes, we have 4 hearts now, so we can get onto making one of these. So that means getting into a bit of Ars Nouveau. I've already claimed those, but yeah, so basically you can use one of these to farm up this boss. So what we'll do, we'll jump back and we'll get a look at doing that. So I have already been playing about with Ars because I quite like some of the stuff. So I've already set some of it up in here. Should be making some. So you've got your source links are taking source from these guys, which are just the berries. As they grow, it converts into the source in the jar, which we should be able to use in this setup to make our Jigme charm. So if I open up that, we need those. What else do we need? Source gem, seeds, and a shard. So I need one of those. And hopefully I've got the source gems. I do. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, one extra. And seeds. Should have tons of seeds. Not as many as I thought. Fair enough. Right, so if I stick... Does it just... So it's 1, 2, 3... The 4 hearts. Oh, I'm in a light source, I think. Oh, a seed there. And then if I stick that in the middle. No? That is the enchanting apparatus. Does it go in that one? Oh, turns out I'm a bit of an idiot. This is not the Jigme. This is a Starbuncle. So we need to get a Jigme to spawn. And if we shut that, and then we do that, we should get plenty of mobs. And we got one straight away. So now I can get rid of that and that. Put you over there. Get rid of that. We need a horn. Right, where are you? Where are you? So right click the horn should give us the thingy. Maybe it takes more than one. Oh, you throw it to. There we go. So we've got the Jigme shard now. Now, excuse me, I need out. Let me out. No, you get. Sorry, 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 sorry. You seem very intent on looking at them, so you can do that. Right, so we'll chuck all this stuff away and we'll go and try again. And hopefully this time it works because we've got the right thing. So we jump over here and we throw it into... I moved it down to see if that was a problem, but I don't think it was. So I put that in there. Hopefully. Yay! Should be able to pull from there. Yay! We have our Jigme charm. What did we get? A watch of floating time. Oh well. That's fine. So, now we just need to get the rest of the bits and pieces for it. So, I'll gather that stuff up and we can meet back over at the boss and we'll get the automation kind of set up for it. So, we are back out here. So, the first thing I need to do is get under here. Probably safer with my pickaxe. So, under here, we're putting the stasis chamber. I'm going to put in a flux point to power it. Put it on there. I was hoping it would show me. So, yeah, it seems to be working. If I can get out of there. There we go. So that should create a stasis field just up above here. Then if I come out to here, what I want to do is one fence off so that my Jigme doesn't go wandering off. Then I don't know if I need to put in grass, but I'm going to. I also need a mossy cobblestone, which I'm going to put there. I'll do dirt for the rest because it'll spread anyway. And then I should be able to put a chest here. And then if I right click that there. Yes, we get our little Jigme. So now if I summon the boss here, fingers crossed, it should stay where it is and the Jigme should, in theory, start harvesting resources from it. I may need to kill the skeletons off the first time as well, but that's not a big issue. Should have plenty of stuff, yeah. But I don't want to kill the boss, I just want to kill the skeletons off. Should be fine, he shouldn't be able to move. If I can lure the skeletons over. Oh no, did I just kill my Jigme? I did. Crap. I don't want to shoot her. So we'll run through the old fashioned way. Right, hopefully I can pick up my Jigme charm and replace it. And he looks like he's seeing it and dancing. So we'll give it a minute and see if this works. So I was being very stupid. You're obviously, with it being ours, this little Jigme henge needs source, and I didn't give it any, so that's why it wasn't doing anything. So what I've done, we've obviously got the coal chicken, so I've got my ender jar with some pipes into these pedestals, some volcanic source links up here, just filling this jar up, and the jar's close enough, it's providing source to the henge, so that's basically powering it all. What I've done, I've thrown in some just other passive mobs, because in theory it should speed it up. I'm not sure, don't quote me, but I'm sure I've seen it in a couple of videos like that. And he seems very happy, he is doing his work. And if we look in the chest, we are now getting hearts and loads of other tasty bits and pieces, which is amazing. So it is working. What I'm tempted to go and try and do is put in another Jigme here, just because in theory that should speed it up. Oh, I didn't set it to the right one. So we'll go see if I can make up another one, because that would be quite cool. Well, here we go. So I've added another Jigme engine, another one. And that seems to have sped rates up quite a bit. As you can see, getting loads of those, and I'm up to 14 hearts already, which is quite impressive. It's working really well. Some building blocks. But I think that's going to be it for this series, I'm afraid. When we look at the quests, that's the end of the exploration one, and from there, it's really just a case of, there's tons of stuff that I would want to get played with and get into. I kind of wish I got into Britannia or Ars a bit sooner to play with them, but doesn't seem really worth it now, unfortunately. So I think what I'm going to do, because didn't do some little bits and pieces, but nothing major. We have basically killed the boss. There is a few others, but hey, I think we'll approach them at a later date. So I think, yep, that's me going to call the end on this playthrough of Stoneblock 3. I'm feeling like something new, and as you can see, I'm already out of my mining gear. I think it's time we got out the caves. We've been doing that for too long. So I think, yeah, something outside maybe might be a kind of good thing. So if you're liking the content, do hit that thumbs up button. And if you are wanting to see more and get notified when I put more videos out, then do hit that subscribe button. I am working on a new series as we speak, so it should be going out very shortly. And that is it from me in our lovely cave. We'll maybe go one last trip back and have a look around at what we got done. Sheepy. So we did get quite deep into lots of things. I wish I'd played with this more and sort of started with it, but hey, plenty of bits and pieces. I do really like this room. I really enjoy playing with Create. It was good fun. And all the extra little pieces and stuff. And lastly, we had downstairs. Well, we had our Project E room, but it's kind of basic. We had all our power and computing, which I also quite liked this room. We never really got past halfway on the stress of these engines, which was excellent as well. So yeah, it's been good fun. And I think that'll do us. We'll see you in the next series. Goodbye.